So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Beckenbauer totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up and... Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta with the short one. Backward it goes, and the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. This is their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. He's got the shot away! Goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Gol marcado pelo jogador aos 7 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 6.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Hugo Chukwu. There they go, hunting in tacks. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Baggio. Bellingham! Bellingham!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And here's Owen. Bellingham. There's the hit! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
16 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 11.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hugo Chukwu. Sulemana, he is through here. And he was alert to it. Roberto Baggio. And it's Owen. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, sweet feet.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bellingham. Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. And here's Messi. Bellingham, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way he was going to let him past. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Roberto has a shot! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, good take in a good area. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Busquets, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sulemana just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Roberto Baggio. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, that's fabulous. He's a sharp little ball here. Fires it in low. Busquets. 5 minutes till the break. Owen. Busquets. He's in plenty of space here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It's a good run down the right. Southampton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Sulemana. Bellingham gets across and deals with it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're underway again. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Chukwu. Sulemana. And he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chukwu.
this is what good chemistry is all about.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Drop. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. He's in, surely! He's had a shot! And he shoots! It's there! They're back within reach! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry, a spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Southampton give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. He's through here. And Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Quality ball. Bellingham. No luck with that dink over the top. Downs. Taylor.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 80.953 espectadores.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's tidy. Busquets. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Can he get away here? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Southampton are looking to break at pace. Now it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Ugachukwu wins the duel this time. No, that's been intercepted. Busquets. Albert Ferrer. Can he spark a counter here? Ugachukwu. Bellingham. Gets his pass away. Oh, no joy this time. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Costa Curta. Busquets. Beckenbauer. Now it's Owen. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the ball's gone astray. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Owen! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Foot in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ugo Chukwu. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Fraser is wide and looking to get onto this. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now the breakaway. Adams. Beckenbauer. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Foram indicados
Owen.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now they can break here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's in a great position. He's had a hit. The whistle has gone and it is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Owen claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is a great ball. He's had a hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that is out of play. Forwards and with intent. Messi, he's got away. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's had it, and again! Busquets.
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Owen. Jim City. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Owen. Gets his pass away. Big chance! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Atalanta really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
De Ketelaere gets flagged offside. And it's Owen. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. And the flag has stayed down. Kosunu with Owen! Maldini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Belanova.
Oh, great feat that.
He has found a way through. Puts in a big header! He scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he has been fouled there. Bellingham. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's played it back. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Belanova.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies... Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol! Ha segnato al 32esimo minuto numero 11 Owen.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Maldini. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Incoming cross.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Albert Ferrer. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Busquets. And it's Baggio. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free. Climbs up big! That's going to go a long way. And it's Albert Ferrer. Goalkeeper's ball. Costa Curta. Busquets.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a cracking ball. He can get that clear. Maldini.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Ketelaere. Bellanova. Stood up well to him there. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. De Ketelaere. Maldini. Hits one! In for the pieces! It's there! The second half sparks straight into life! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's a nicely measured pass. Kosunu. And De Ketelaere. He's looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been cleared. Roberto Baggio, looking understandably energised after his goal. Neatly clipped into space. Has a go! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
De Ketelada. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Bellanova. Maldini. And he was alert to it. Chance here to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Atalanta needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Baggio.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the runner. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 70. Numero 17. Numero 27. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 13, il numero
Bellingham.
11.
And he's been shifted off it. Retegi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Plays a delicate ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 32. Viene sostituito con il numero 9.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
They get a throw in. Scamacca. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out. Scamacca. Roberto Baggio.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kosunu gets over and intercepts. Chimsiti. That looks a cracking ball. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is as far as it goes. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Owen taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bellingham, and he's managed to get free. Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vito Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Albert Ferrer deals with that comfortably. Costa Curta. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Roberto Baggio. Bellingham. So it is still 0-0. Throw it. He's picked his way through. Oh, good spread. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Albert Ferrer. It's Bellingham. Albert Ferrer. And Adams. Costa Curta. And it's Baggio. Messi. Luperto. The less said about that pass, the better. Busquets. And Adams. Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Messi. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared without hesitation. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Busquets. That's gone loose. Messi. Now Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a good run down the left-hand side.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the finish! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
40 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 10.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Luperto. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path.
Minuto de acréscimo.
That has been knocked clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And that's the second half started. Out to the left it goes. Now the ball, it's a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well timed, excellent interception. Busquets. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Roberto Baggio. That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foot in. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now this could be a chance.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But he's heaved it away. Can he get away here? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adams! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Teremos uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mina. Oh, and the shot! And he hits the net! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Terrible error, duly punished. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Messi. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Busquets. Beckenbauer. That's Busquets. Costa Curta. Adams. That's a lovely, neat pass. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. Mina kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He won't be happy with that one. Beckenbauer. Busquets. Adams. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's found a... Can he finish? It's in! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. And that's it. That was always inevitable. And yes, it's him again. We have got ourselves a game here.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Roberto Baggio. The final seconds now. Now it's Messi. Owen. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's really well manoeuvred, floated through. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Romagnoli, even when a teenager, he was touted as a player well mature beyond his years, and it's hard to disagree seeing how he's evolved into such a fine leader, and not just in that back line, but a leader of the whole team.
Okay, interesting. And it's Messi. Bastoni. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. It's a goal kick. Nuno Tavares. Here's Zaccagni. Dia. Castellanos. Costa Curta cuts it out. Bastoni. Looks to the other side. Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi. And here's Baggio.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And it's Baggio.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Bellingham! There was plenty of power on that. Dia. Castellanos. Marusic. And he's managed to get free. And he's gone backward here. He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Hernandez. Adams. Bastoni. And it's Messi. Zaccagni does really well to win the ball there. Bastoni. And Hernandez. Isaacson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Owen is onto this. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Guendouzi. Dia. Half an hour played now. Hila. Romagnoli. Now Mario Hila. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Baggio. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. Tries to get it clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what a climb! And it's a goal! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Aos 38 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 13.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Dia. Hernandez spots it and intercepts.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That looks a... Can he finish? It's really well cleared. Referee's given a throw. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Pinches it off him. And it's Baggio. He has found a way through. Lovely feet. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And now they can clear their lines. And it's been taken short. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Guendouzi. Still just a single goal between the sides. Distributed tidily. Bellingham. Adams with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Isaacson. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Roberto Baggio. He's picked his way through. He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Dia. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, it's not getting there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Busquets. Bastoni, the man synonymous with solidity. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hernandez. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Owen.
Well played and well cleared.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. Busquets. Passes short and sharp. And it's lofted through here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Marusic. And he's managed to get rid.
Lazio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's picked out the run. Owen. Bellingham. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Guendouzi. Marusic. Isaacson. And Rovella. Dia. To Guendouzi. Rovella. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a key interception. Marusic. Isaacson. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Baggio. Rovella does really well there, he is strong.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Marusic. Played into space out wide. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Paz. Now that's well seen too. Bellingham. Baggio providing an outlet on that flank. Cacare. Cacare. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. For Cacare. Taz. Now it's Cacare. Pressure coming in from all directions. Good running, strong and purposeful. Incoming cross. Bastoni is there and he can get that clear. And that's been drilled in. And that was very necessary.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Has a look and plays it forward. He might be in here! Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Costa Curta goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, great chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to...
Owen! That's another chance! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
This is their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Sergio Busquets really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Real chance here. Messi!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Cacare. 15 minutes till half-time. Taz. And he's got the shot away! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So that's two now without report. Shot a goal! And Owen! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Pinches it off him. That looks a cracking ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Looking for the run. Now it's... There's the hit! Oh, it's come loose.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He's played it back.
Oh, that's good pressure.
Roberto Baggio! They've done it! And right on half-time, that is telling.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
It's Baggio! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Gol! Numero 4.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So there was the first half.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Paz. He's picked his way through. Kakare. Paz. Hits one! And he was quick to react. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Spread out to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen. He can get that clear. That's the throw. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Threads one in. Cleared without complication. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Busquets. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the whistle's gone, what's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. crossbar! Oh, important interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Kakare. Oh, that's a key interception. Paz. Kakare. Aims beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Owen. There's the shot! Owen gets flagged offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, il numero 20, il numero 27.
Sergio Roberto. And it's Sergio Roberto.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he can't get past him.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Baggio. Owen! They've scored! And the comeback is complete!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ikone.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Bellingham. Chance here to counter. And here's Owen. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Busquets. Danger averted for now. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short.
Indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Chance! It's there! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And the shot! And he comes up trumps again. Costa Curta. There could be... Ikone! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What you...